Alien cadet picks the wrong human, wakes up in the Medbay terrified. I am Karesh, cadet of the Zor Academy of Arms. We trained to fight with claws, plasma, and honor. Our instructors always told us, choose your dueling partners carefully. Never underestimate an opponent. I thought I understood. Until the day I picked the wrong sparring partner. Until I picked the human. 1. The challenge. The training halls of the academy rang with combat drills, the scent of ozone and sweat heavy in the air. We cadets tested ourselves daily in the dueling ring, seeking to prove worth before graduation. I was eager. Too eager. My scores were strong, my strikes precise. I believed myself destined for command. So, when the instructor called for volunteers, I stepped forward without hesitation. My eyes scanned the line of waiting cadets, Sithrek with his heavy claws, Jailer with her speed, and then, the human. He stood at ease, smaller than most, pale-skinned, no scales, no armor. His eyes were calm, almost bored. I sneered. Fragile. Weak. Easy victory. I choose him, I declared. The hall went silent. Some cadets chittered nervously. The instructor's eyes narrowed. Cadet Karesh, are you certain? I am. The human only smiled faintly. Sure. Why not? 2. The duel begins. We entered the ring, the barrier humming to life around us. My claws flexed, eager. I circled him, studying his stance. No fangs bared. No defensive carapace raised. He looked almost relaxed. I lunged. He moved aside with minimal effort, letting me slash empty air. His eyes never left mine. Fast, I thought, but not strong. I struck again, harder. This time he deflected my claw with his arm, flesh against talon, and redirected my momentum. I stumbled. My pride burned hotter than my blood. The cadets outside laughed. Not at him. At me. 3. Escalation. I roared and attacked in earnest, claws slashing, tail whipping. He dodged, blocked, countered with precision. Each movement was efficient, ruthless, economical. No wasted energy. Then his fist connected with my chest. Not claws, not plasma, just a strike. The impact stole my breath. Pain flared. I snarled, enraged, and charged again. His elbow met my jaw. Darkness sparked at the edges of my vision. Still, I fought on. I could not be humiliated by soft flesh. But as the exchange continued, realization gnawed at me. He wasn't fighting at full strength. He was holding back. 4. The end. I leapt with all my fury, claws extended. He caught my wrist mid-air, twisted, and slammed me into the ground. My carapace cracked against the arena floor. Agony shot through me. My claws went limp. Before I could rise, his knee pressed lightly into my chest, not enough to crush, but enough to remind me he could. His eyes locked with mine. Calm. Cold. Deadly. Then, without malice, he simply said, yield. The barrier dropped. The duel was over. I tried to stand and collapsed into darkness. 5. The Medbay. When I awoke, sterile light burned my eyes. Pain radiated through every joint. My chest was bound, my jaw swollen. Med drones hummed around me. The med officers' frills twitched. You're fortunate. 2 fractured ribs, minor skull trauma, torn muscle. Nothing permanent. Humans know how to stop just short of killing. Humans, I whispered. You challenged one, the medic asked flatly. I nodded weakly. The medic's crest lowered. Then you are fortunate indeed. Some cadets don't wake at all. Terror curdled in my veins. 6. The visit. The door hissed. He entered. The human. My opponent. He carried no malice, no swagger. Only a small container. Brought you something. He set it beside me. Inside, fruit from the mess, cut neatly. I don't understand, I rasped. He shrugged. You fought well. Brave, at least. Thought you might be hungry when you woke. I stared. He had shattered me in combat, yet here he stood, casually offering food, as if we were comrades. Why did you not finish me? I asked. His eyes met mine. Calm. Because the goal isn't to kill. It's to win. And I already had. His voice carried no arrogance. Only truth. 7. The fear. When he left, I trembled. He had broken me without breaking me fully. He had spared me not out of weakness, but control. He had chosen mercy when he could have chosen death. And that terrified me more than any wound. Because I realized then, humans are not fragile. They are predators in disguise, wrapped in soft flesh but honed sharper than any claw. We cadets had been told humans were allies, diplomats, explorers. But I knew the truth. They were warriors, every one of them. And I had been foolish enough to test that truth. 8. Final reflection. I am Karesh, cadet of the Zor Academy. I once thought humans fragile. I once thought victory over them would be easy. Now, lying in the Medbay with bones still aching, I know better. Humans are not fragile. They are terrifying. And I will never, ever pick one again.